Good morning, everybody. What a day it has already been. It's only 9, barely 10. Man, I had an interesting day yesterday. I keep getting tested against these newfound tools that I'm acquiring through therapy and through the working on this book. To start off, I guess I'll say it's much easier. It's getting easier every day to do the morning pages. Sometimes they're not as long as I would like them to be because they're supposed to be 3 pages long. Sometimes I'll only do 2, but like I am filling out at least 2 pages of space every day. I do a gratitude list every day as well, despite how I may be feeling. And through therapy, I've been doing the cold plunges like my therapist recommended, and I've been telling you guys a little bit about that. And today and yesterday I had an incident with a family member, and it just set off a lot of, I'm not diagnosed, but my self-diagnosis is CPTSD, and just like uncontrollable rage. And I talked to you guys a little bit about that, about the anger management. And I had so much to go, like I had to go do yesterday. Like I literally, I finished filming that yesterday's vlog, and then all the events that I'm telling you about now occurred right after. And I had to go do my film lunch, and that was amazing. It was so much fun. The unfortunate part was I miscalculated which restaurant I was supposed to go to. I was actually supposed to go to one that was 20 minutes further south than where I stopped. And it sucked because I showed up an hour and a half early because I wanted to leave the house because, I didn't want to get in the fight that I was in or going to get in. And so I was just hanging out downtown Denver, and ended up being like a half hour late to the meeting, which was really disappointing. But I didn't freak out. And the other thing to note is at no point yesterday did I decide to drink. There were 3 opportunities equally that I could have gotten a drink at, and for no money. I like, they were paid for, and they were like, this is. So I did not drink, even though I really wanted to. And when the lunch finished, I got to go home, and then I hung out for a little bit, and then I went to the fort and did, honestly, I think one of the best sets I've ever set down. I mean, in my life, but like that's in my comedy life, that's only like, that's barely 4 years, so it's not much to gawk at yet. But it felt good. It felt like I was in the moment, and that's a little bit of what I wanted to talk about, is the unblocking. Like I feel so much more in tune with who I am as a creator and what I want my voice to be like as I'm writing and as I'm performing these jokes, and even in film and whatnot, as I'm acting. I'm noticing what my voice is, what I want my voice to be like. And when I say my voice, I mean my performative voice, just period. Like, no, I don't mean like I'm changing my voice physically. I just mean, and I am changing my voice physically. I'm talking about the embodiment of the performance. I'm feeling more in tune with what is my brand of performance. So yeah, it's so weird to be in such a juxtaposition of emotions, because I feel like I'm on a good path, and this morning I did have a small freak out because of all the things that occurred yesterday in the morning, and I realized that I was probably suppressing the anger rather than feeling it, and letting it pass as it should naturally, understanding why I'm angry, getting to the root of the reasons behind the anger. Because we know that anger is not necessarily an emotion. It's a response to a deeper emotion. And I've found that it comes from a place of fear. And I wonder even if it comes from that fear of abandonment from childhood in the adoptee brain. Yeah, so there's lots of stuff to figure out financially, emotionally. I am okay. I'm doing better. I feel more grounded. Like I'm able to come back to center line a little bit easier now. And again, thanks to my therapist, who I've only talked to twice now. He's an amazing guy. I called him this morning because I was having a rough morning, and he suggested that I do some cold plunges and write out my feelings, and then go and try and find some things that I enjoy doing that don't incite forms of anger. Talking to you guys definitely helps me calm down and be more present, because I have to be with you guys. I don't want to throw my darkness onto you, So it's much nicer to have this almost be performative in a way. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass now. Where am I? Yeah, we're kind of, I made notes today about what I wanted to talk about, and I kind of talked about all of the points already. So now we're just going to talk about what I want to talk about. If you're not aware, I am working through The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. I don't get commissioned for this. I am unnoteworthy. I am a nobody. So nobody cares if I know about this book, but I highly recommend it to you. It is a fantastic book about unblocking your artistic endeavors, your artistic voice, and learning to quiet or subside the negative voices that can pop up in your brain. Part of that fun practice is to make a little censorship character. That's my guy. He's got tape over his mouth, as you can see. Yeah, it helps. It helps to infantilize the negative characters that can pop up in your brain. So yeah, I've been working through that book. I have not read my basic principles yet, and that is something I should do. As far as a daily show, I think I might start working on that today. I'm not sure. I don't know really what to throw into that yet. I need to really put some effort towards what that could be. But I'm thinking, like, what if we just hung out and I built some Gundams, or I built like a fish tank or two for you, did some fish tank cleaning, and we talked about stuff like, I don't know, entertainment, movies, politics. We can do whatever. Leave a comment below if you have any suggestions about what you would like to see me talk about. I would love to hear any input from you guys about what you would like to see me do. But yeah, I'm trying to keep these vlogs at least unpolitical. Man, last night I was reading about freedom of speech, and it was fun. And again, I'm going to try and keep this non-political, but it was interesting to read that racism is considered protected speech, but like incitement, fighting words, obscenities, these are all words. These are all forms of speech that are not considered protected speech, and you can get in trouble for using. So it's like, I miss where that line is between racist rhetoric and thought, which is it has shown us in the past in history that it leads to dangerous rhetoric and dangerous physicality or physical acts. And truly upholding the First Amendment, because like like I said, I'm a true believer in the amendments. In the Bill of Rights. I believe in what we founded this country on. Which is weird to say, because like I don't believe in a lot of the things that were founded on too. But it's anyway. Not going to get political, like I said. Just a little quick excerpt of politicism. Yeah, progress, not perfection, guys. This is what this is all about. That's what this whole video series this vlog series is about. Is trying to accept that not everything that I throw out is going to be absolutely perfect, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I I am a perfectionist at heart, and it is difficult to let go of the vision that I see in my brain sometimes. So I want this vlog to be that way, which I believe it has been. And then I want my show, whatever this may be, whatever we're going to come up with, I want that to feel fun, and I want it to feel guided, but I don't want it to feel like just another show. Like that's, and I bet everybody says that. I want it to feel unique. Well, we're going to do something different from what everybody else is doing. I'll tell you that. That's what I like to do. Something different from everybody else. But, running out of things to talk about. I'm excited for this film. I should talk about that. Mark Visser, got to meet him in person for the first time recently. Very good guy. I realized I was talking to I was thinking of an actor that he has, Ben Hilzer, also very funny. Shout out to him. Did some comedy with him and his little troupe down in Littleton, Colorado, and that was a lot of fun. Overall, the story is very cool. I like the style that he is filming in. I am excited to be a part of this tomorrow. We got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Still need him to send that prop list. We'll get that done. I'll probably message him here in a little bit to get that done. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for that film stuff. Sorry, yeah, the anger management stuff is on my brain lately too. I realized recently, and I've known this, I've just not been able to verbalize it as well, that me expecting myself and this person that I'm at odds with to sit down and have a real conversation about why I am the way I am, how they shaped the feelings and the emotions that I'm currently dealing with now. A lot of my brain thinks having that conversation and the subsequent fixing of that relationship would fix all of my problems, and that's just not true. And I can't attach my mental well-being and I can't attach my mental well-being to the response of another person to my journey, my experiences. That's not fair to me. I can't live like that. And the only shitty part about that is at the end of the day, what that kind of means is if the other person isn't willing to fix the things that are going on inside of them and confront what I have issue with, we're not going to have a relationship anymore. And that is just the reality of mental health. I can't hold on to this past angry self anymore. And this person represents a lot of that self. And what that person had done to me growing up has made me into this very raw nerve that is unable to accept its current predicaments. And I don't know, I can't blame everything on that person, but I was a child. My job was to learn emotional intelligence, not to try and teach it. Anyway, sorry, this one's kind of sucking here towards the end. That's my fault. I wanted to end on something positive. Always end on something positive. I am okay. I am doing okay, despite the many steps back that my brain wants to take sometimes. I am on the path towards a healthier mental state. It just makes me sad that I may have to cut this person out completely. And I don't know. Anyway, something positive. Cold plunges. Yeah, cold plunges help. I might go do one more today. Man, sorry. I love you guys. I'm enjoying doing this at this point. When I first started, I was not having fun with it, and it felt weird to do and kind of self satisfactory. And now I can't help but ask what's wrong with a little bit of self-satisfaction, because there is not much satisfaction outside anymore. So take it where you can get it. I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate your time that you give to these very long and somewhat rambling videos if you're watching them. Yeah, all right, let's get out of here. Love you guys. You're the best. Don't forget to come back and like and subscribe. Please, yeah, please leave me some suggestions about what you might like to see from this channel moving forward, because there are many ideas that I have, like I said. So, yeah, thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.